Secret Asian man, secret Asian man.
I wanted to go over some of the things that I have carried, do carry around every day. And this isn't, I don't want this to get into an EDC video or anything, but just kind of want to talk about the right tool for the right use. And there's no one cookie cutter, one size fits all that will meet the needs of everybody. Obviously, we all have different jobs, we all live different lifestyles, but just wanted to go over a few things that I've experienced. First, I'm going to talk about pocket knives. Now, they all come in different shapes and sizes. You got lockbacks, you've got switchblades, you've got quick openers, you've got regular lockbacks, you've got the non-lockback. I even have kind of a combination regular knife multi-tool kind of deal. And they all have their uses, and depending on what your lifestyle, what your needs are, one might not be better than the other, or one is better than the other for different uses, but overall no one is better than the other if it's used incorrectly or the situation isn't right. But anyway, what I notice is with these little case pocket knives, they're good for kind of a general purpose. You can't do a whole lot. I've cut food with them, I've cut string, so they're good all around. I mean, and what's nice is they're nice and small, and they fit in your pocket. You can even put it on a keychain or something like that. So for convenience factor, these are really nice, but they're not good for big jobs. What I have experienced lately is that I've been using the heck out of this. Now that's because of what I've been doing lately. I've been working on my kitchen. I've been whittling wood.
It's different. This kind is different.
Thing works like a champ. I use my knife to just get it down, and I like it because it's quick access. It clips onto your pocket, and you can open it with one hand, close it with one hand, and it is very, very sharp. I'm becoming a fan of high quality, high dollar knives. Now, I wouldn't probably own more than one or two of them at a time, but I do have a newfound appreciation for high quality, good quality steel, because I haven't really sharpened this thing at all. I've honed it maybe a little bit in the last couple months, but it just keeps cutting and cutting and cutting, and stays razor sharp for a very, very, very long time. So this is a good all-around knife. If you have the means, I highly recommend one of these. And you don't have to get this particular model, but just make sure it's a good quality steel. I'm not a fanboy of any one particular brand, Benchmade, Spyderco, whatever you like, whatever style, whatever you can afford, really. You buy it once and you can use it forever, basically. Of course, my lifestyle in the past, I've been prone to losing stuff, so that's why I kind of shied away from the high dollar knives, but not to say that I didn't like them or don't appreciate them. I just didn't want to get heartbroken when I spent a whole lot of money and then lost it or broke it. Anyway, these are good for quick access, quick jobs, in and out jobs that you don't want to be, fishing around or trying to do it. You only have one hand use. This I won from Hashnassi, and it's more of a novelty, and I have carried it around, and people give you funny looks when you pull one of these out. And I can operate it with one hand, but it took a little practice to try to find out. Now I can push on this side and make it come out, or I can push on this little nub here, but it takes a little more work, and then it takes a little coordination to keep you from hurting yourself to close it. But it is quite sharp, but you just get kind of funny looks when you pull one of these out. People are funny. But you can cut food with it. I haven't tried whittling with it yet. I might try it before I post this video. Yeah, you can't see it, but the feel is much better. See how well it does, but it's a good knife. It's high quality as far as I know, cold steel. This one's made in Taiwan, but I know cold steel is a good quality knife. Moving on, these everybody's seeing like the Swiss Army knife type clones and even Swiss Army knives. Now those are good too, but you start getting up in the weight, and these kind of sink to your bottom of your pocket and kind of clunk around a little bit. But they have the essentials. This one's kind of cheap, so it's kind of hard to pull the stuff out. But if I had to pick one, I would probably pick this here as far as best bang for the buck. Not this particular brand, but something like this, because it has a little bit of everything. And they're quite relatively inexpensive. You can pick up a nice Swiss Army knife type, real Swiss Army knife, Victorinox or a Wenger, or as they say it in Switzerland, Wenger. They can run up to about $30-$40, or I think the least expensive ones I've seen for about 15 or 20. They had I think it's the officer's model. Now we get into the multi-tools, the true multi-tools. Now this is the first one I ever owned. This is the original Leatherman, and came in a leather